Hello, my name is Karina Bonna of Little Ray's Puppetry. I'm a professional puppeteer and I'm going to show you how to make a pig puppet. To make our pig puppet, all you need is some newspaper, googly eyes, a pipe cleaner, some bits of card, one loo roll, a stick, masking tape and PVA. So our first step is taking our loo roll and wrapping it inside some newspaper. All I do is roll the loo roll into the middle of the newspaper and then stuff the newspaper into the rest of the loo roll. Now I'm going to take a little bit of masking tape and wrap it around my loo roll. So start off with a strip that connects this bit of paper up, stops it from unraveling, and then I'm just going to cover the ends off so that they're nice and flat. This is where our pig's face and later pig's bottom are going to be. Once you've got that nice and covered, just take one other long strip and secure it all down. That way it stays. Great. And now you've done that step, you just repeat it all over again on the other side of your loo roll. Once both ends of your loo roll are taped up, all you need to do is grab your little strips of card and we're going to make the legs and the nose. So, take the card, roll it along itself. It can sometimes help if you stick a pen into it and roll it against the pen. Once you've got that shape, it's just about taking your legs and dividing them up. So, I unfurl the paper, cut it down to make a single leg, and then all I do is tape that leg together with some masking tape. Now, to make sure that this stays nice and secure, I'm just going to go around the whole thing with masking tape. Now, we don't necessarily want our pig's legs to be too long, but what I'm going to do is make all 4 legs and then cut them down so that they're the same size. So now that I've got my 4 pig's legs, I'm going to just look at that and see how long they need to be on that body. And I think I might need to take them all down just a little bit. So using my scissors, I'm going to cut them all down to a similar length. So, to prepare our legs fully and allow them to stick well to the pig's body, we're just going to pop a little bit of masking tape over the ends, like so. Now we've got a nice wide surface to put our glue on. So I've just prepared a little bit of PVA there. Just dunk your foot into that glue and then pop it against the body of your pig, and you should just leave that to dry. Now you have to be quite patient because it takes a little while. And then repeat the process with the next legs until you've got all 4 legs on your pig. So while our pig's legs are drying, I'm just going to show you how you make the snout out of card. Take a bit of card, cut a strip down, and again, use a pen to roll it into a snout shape. Once you've got a good curl on that, just use a bit of masking tape to secure it together. Cut your snout down so that it's a nice small size. And just cover both ends with some masking tape. Once you've secured both ends down, just give it one last little masking tape loop around the outside. And that is your snout. And that's ready to be glued on. So use a little bit of PVA to stick it to the front of your pig. And it will just take a second for that PVA to go off. So hold it tight. And you're good to go. So, as you can see, I've got a pipe cleaner that I'm going to turn into a little pigtail. And the way I do that is by folding it in half into a loop, pinching one end, and with the other end, I'm just going to twist it until it makes a bit of a thicker tail. And I'm going to leave that end of the loop just open enough so that I can stick it to the bottom of my pig. Now, later on, we're going to use this stick to stick our pig onto, but before we do that, we can use it to curl our tail. So just place the pipe cleaner on one edge and then twist it along, and you'll get a nice curly pig's tail, like so. And just slip your stick out, and you're left with a lovely curly pigtail that you can arrange onto the bottom of your pig. Our pig is also going to need some ears, so for that, just use a little remaining piece of your card and draw yourself some triangles. Now our triangles need to have a little flap edge at the bottom so that they can be attached to our pig. Just cut these out and then I'll show you how we stick them on. So once we've got our ears cut out, you just have to bend these little flaps over so that they're easier to stick. I'll show you how. Take your ear and just bend it. That's it. And that gives you a nice big surface area to then stick onto our pig. Do the same thing with the other. And pop lots of PVA onto the bottom of that flap. Great. Now they're ready to stick. Once we've stuck on our ears, all we need to do is turn our pig around and stick on our tail. Because we've left that nice little bit of loop on our pipe cleaner, you just dunk that in some PVA, stick it on, and that is your pig's tail. Again, if you don't have PVA to secure on your pig's tail, you can do it with a little bit of masking tape over the top. Just like that. So now we've secured our pig's tail, I'm just going to show you how we pop our pig onto a stick. Turn your pig onto his belly and take your scissors, and all you need to do is very gently put some pressure and pop a little hole like this through your loo roll. Okay. Now I find to make sure that your stick stays in, you just want to dip it in some PVA glue and push it through that hole. Great. Now wait for that PVA to dry. Now our pig is ready to paint. And this is the pig that I painted earlier. And as you can see, I've just gone and stuck a little bit more detail on there. I had some little buttons for eyes, but you at home can use googly eyes or any beads that you've got lying around, and then just a little bit of black pen to finish him off. So yeah, have fun, paint your pig whatever color you like, and have fun with shaping that tail and making it do what you'd like it to. And that is how we make a pig puppet.
That's all, folks.